Like my view. So, ooh, bird. So today I'm talking about, you know how when you're looking at objects and the closer they are, the bigger they look? I started thinking about how that relates to the relationships in our lives. And that sometimes we'll enter spaces where we're around people that are considered important or powerful, and we actually make them bigger than ourselves, and we give over our power to them. And I just want you to know that there is no one more powerful than you. There's no one more powerful than you. People in different positions, yes, we all can be in different positions, but it doesn't make someone more powerful than you. You can honor their position, you can respect that position, but you don't have to do it by giving away your own power, because as a being, there is no one more powerful than you. And you are the only person that can be you. That is your power. We also get in situations or we're experiencing different things and we look around us and we say we want things like that, or I want to be like that person, or I'm trying to get trying to get this. And it's different from, oh, I want to be like the Joneses. I'm not talking about that. But what I want to say is that, do you know that, number one, trying to be like others, right? And following the quote unquote blueprint of life, trying to be like others is the greatest art of distraction. It's the greatest art of distraction. You being yourself, because there's not many people being themselves, you being yourselves is like the ultimate threat. It is. People like air, water, shelter, food, and predictability. And when you show up in spaces around people that feel like they are entitled or empowered, or, when you show up in their space and you act like everyone else, they love that. Show up in those spaces and be you. Be you. That holds your power. If you show up in spaces and you have the intention of trying to be like those around you, and you're trying to fit in some way, fitting in sucks. It does, literally. Fitting in sucks all the you out of you. That's what it does. Fitting in sucks all of the you out of you. You don't show up into spaces and try and fit in. You show up in spaces and as yourself, and you belong there. Okay? Because you know that you belong there. It's not about you changing yourself in order to fit in with others. No. And you should recognize that when other people show up, whether or not you're creating an environment where you're making them have to fit in to your space. No. People need to show up and belong as themselves. These conversations I have, these are not me talking to you. These are actually conversations of me talking to me. I have been in a situation years ago where I know I made somebody much bigger than they were. And that allowed me to give them too much power, you see, over you. You just don't do that. So I've thought with this self-concept, I've internalized this concept within myself, but just thinking about it brought it up and I decided to share it. But I don't know a lot. I don't know the answers to everything. I don't even know answers to a couple of things. But the one thing that I do know works every time. The one thing that I do know works every single time is, number one, thinking for yourself. Thinking for yourself, showing up as yourself. Think for yourself, show up as yourself, and allow other people to show up as themselves. That works every time.